Yes, sir.
I'm surprised no one's asked this question yet. What protections are in place for me going into the voting booth and claiming I'm somebody else?
So the voter under state law is required to provide their name and their address. We look them up on the roster, and that's the extent of the authority that I have. Is to, if based on the name and the address you've given me, the extent of my authority is to look you up, see if that information matches with a voter on the roster. If it does, then it allows you to check in.
So I can go say my neighbor's name, my neighbor's address, vote for him, go down to another location, give a woman's name, because you can't even question my gender, and say my name is Jane, and that's me right there in the list. Here's my address. I go vote again. I do that 10 times. You have no protections in place, correct?
I'm saying I don't have the authority to do anything other than to look, based on the name and the address you're giving me, to look you up on the roster, and if you're there, allow you to check in. You're then signing a statement that under penalty of perjury, you are that person, so that if we find out later that what the hypothesis you're saying has actually happened, that person's going to be referred to the district attorney for investigation.
How many people did you refer to the district attorney after the March ballot?
We primarily, what we refer is when somebody returns 2 ballots, and we will refer them to the district attorney. That ranges from anywhere from less than 50 to up to 200 per election. What I can say is that the district attorney at a press conference ahead of this March election told the media that Orange County has never, in looking into those things, has never found intent for violation of the law and has never prosecuted somebody. So there's been no prosecutions in Orange County for voter fraud. So I will refer those things. They will then investigate. They'll talk to the voter. They'll try to figure out whether the voter intended to try to vote twice or not, and then they'll make a determination about whether to prosecute, and they haven't since I've been the registrar.
Well, follow-up question, is there anything in place should a voter worker suspect the person is not who they say they are?
Yeah, so the law does allow the actual poll worker, the precinct board member, in state laws is what it's referred to. We call them customer service reps in our vote centers. They do have, if they suspect that if they have reason to believe that the person is not the voter, they can require that the voter verbally provide an oath whether they are the voter or not. If the voter provides that oath and says they're this person, then that's sufficient evidence for us to move forward.